Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Primetime. Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So now, following the safety to open the scoring, it's 2-0, and here's the free kick from the 20. Now, it's Horn. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. First play, and McCarthy to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Let's go. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. He'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Forced to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
This one's down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. Forced out wide.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. And sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll be forced to just blow that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's his man. It's Samuel. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Damone Clark. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Lions will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 26.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Dart going to throw it on second down. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job. Getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay. Of game to start this drop. To throw, it's McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Dart. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bucs have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Dart. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
16 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
On 1st down, Dart into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the carry, it's Achane. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. They'll run with 8-10. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. He finds his man, Troutman. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he gets back to Hardman. And he will go all the way. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Tampa. That his first touchdown this year.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's caught. Left side by Bowers. Was brought down. That pass going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 5.
Throwing is Dart. Inside, it's complete. Pick up there of 19 yards. First down, Detroit.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
Devon Achane. And he will score. Devon Achane. Touchdown Lions. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Lions are out in front. It is 10-8. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Sebastian Joseph Day getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is McCarthy. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. The shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. That one is complete to Hartman. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Try again. It's second and 10. Throwing again is McCarthy. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. To the air once more is McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And Unfortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down. Have some more.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Rice open, he's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Samuel has it working in the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Tampa Bay.
The little play action here with McCarthy. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft day.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Once again, it's A-10. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of a gun, here comes Dart. Out to his right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Damone Clark getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
He'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Buccaneers.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
On the run to the right. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 42 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On 1st down, here's Blue. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll motion over Samuel.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That is caught to the goal line and in. Adam Troutman, touchdown Buccaneers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The will set up for the 2-point
To throw, it's McCarthy. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, it is Dart. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, Dart. That's to the right side and caught by Bauer. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7 yards picked up.
On second down, Achek. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
A 7-yard gain.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third down and 9.
A gain of 1. Brings up third down and 9.
The Lions called their first time out. Talk things over before third down. Here's Dart. Moving to his left. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Back at the 23-yard
So,
line.
3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Motion man is Rice. McCarthy to the air on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. Open man is Samuel, complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's taken in, and he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll motion over Samuel.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
They run straight ahead with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Gervon Dexter in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Up to throw is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you would love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This fielded inside the 35. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 33-yard line.
Play fake, here's Dart. Again, working deep downfield. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll try and run it here. It's Aiken. And he's got it. We'll move the chains. First down at the 47.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and
To
10.
throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Wide open. There is Bowers. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Now Dart. Flush to his right. Try to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play.
The ball's out. And the Lions have come up with the football. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Here's 2nd and 6. Dart. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is 1st and goal.
And the Lions first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. It is brought in the end zone. Mark Harris Jr. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And that is not going to be nearly enough. Talk about a decision right for second guessing. The defense wasn't fooled one bit by that fake. And the offense has turned it over on downs. A run, and it's Achane. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
19 go!
Throwing is Dart. but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Okay, ready?
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's good.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it, but no gain at the 4. It is 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 range, 70 range.
They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minutes. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's 1st down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
19 right. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing again is McCarthy. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5.
Hey, smash. 18 rattle.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. down. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Good coverage by the kicking team. Out of bounds, shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Let's go now. 19.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that will lead to a second down.
70 Timber. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 6 Jacks.
To throw is Dart. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
70 rings. 70 rings. Track at 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's hard. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got him. And the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage.
Buccaneers, 27. Set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the Lions. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. The spot with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg